Hello and welcome to One India. I am Akash, and what a day today it was for India at the Tokyo Olympics 2020. Well, how it was, let me tell you. First, let's start about with wrestling, and what a great day as Ravi Kumar Dahiya wins a silver medal for India, and this is the second silver for India in this Tokyo Olympic, and what a great day. So Ravi Dahiya just became the second Indian wrestler to win Olympic silver after losing to 7-4 to Russia's Zurvev Ugwe in the men's 57 kilogram final at the Tokyo Olympics. Now, Sushil Kumar is the only other Indian wrestler who made it to the gold medal bout and won a silver in the 2012 London Olympics. Now, this is India's second silver at this Olympic, and the previous one was won by Mirabai Chanu in weightlifting. And of course, India now has three bronze medals. One that was won by PV Sindhu, then the other one by boxer Lavlina, and the third one by the men's hockey team. Now, this is the fourth consecutive Olympics where India has won a wrestling medal. Now, the previous wrestling medals in wrestling came through KD Jadhav, a bronze in 1952. Sushil Kumar Yadav first he won a bronze in 2008 Olympics and then a silver in 2012 Olympics. Yogeshwar Dutt, he won a bronze medal in 2012 Olympics, and Sakshi Malik won a bronze medal in 2016. So the Russian counterpart of Ravi Dahiya, well, he came into the match after winning 25 matches streak and had won a gold in the same category at each of the last two world championship. Now he used all his experience in the first period to open up a 4-2 lead and then pushed Ravi out of the mat in the beginning of the second period to increase his lead by 5-2. Then Ravi was then cautious not to engage him, and basically, after that, the Russian effected another takedown to increase his lead to 7-2. Now, Ravi then won a couple of points by reducing the lead to 7-4. And he, though, tried to exert some pressure over the Russian in the last 90 seconds, but the world champions' defenses were just too formidable and hard to break down. So good news there that India at least got one more silver, and that too one in wrestling. Now moving on to women's freestyle 53 kg round of 16. Heartbreaking news over here. Vinesh Phogat, she loses the quarterfinal as she was defeated by Bolivia's Vanessa. And in the 53 kilogram quarterfinals, not and because of this, she will not be going into the gold medal race. But she also faces the risk of getting eliminated. Now, the 26-year-old Indian wrestler had no answer to the supreme defenses of Vanessa, who got her revenge from the Indian at the biggest stage after suffering a similar embarrassing defeat by fall earlier this year in Ukraine. Now, talking about women's freestyle 57 kilograms repage over here. Anshu Malik basically loses her match. She bowed down out of the 57 kilogram competition after losing her repage round 1-5 to Russia's Valeria, and the Anshu basically never looked, though she never looked intimidated by the strong opponent and was leading the bout at one stage on criteria, but towards the end, the Russian basically pulled off a two-pointer to nose ahead, and the 19-year-old unfortunately lost her opener to the European champion Irina. And because of that, the problem basically for the Indian arises there, and she was unfortunately out of the contention. She was there because the European champion Irina basically she won the match against Anshu, and because of the repage, she got because the Valerian got into the finals. The Indian was basically able to get into the revenge round, but unfortunately, she is now out. Now, moving on towards hockey, India's Men definitely clinching the bronze medal over there. Now, Indians men hockey team defeated Germany to win the bronze medal at the Tokyo Olympics. This is India's first Olympic medal in hockey since they won the gold medal in the 1980 Olympics in Moscow. It was a thrilling affair between the two teams that went right down into the middle. Now, India saw Germany take an early lead within the first 2 minutes of the match. Now, Germany troubled Indian defenses in the first quarter, but could not find a way to extend their lead. Now, in the second quarter, India's Simarjeet Singh scored from a well-executed tomahawk shot, but defensive errors led to Germany scoring two more goals within the next 2 minutes. Now, when it was just looking that things might not be going India's way, two penalty corners for India yielded results as Hardik Singh scored a rebound from the first one, and Harmanpreet Singh struck the second one with a superb grab flick onto the back of the net to level the score 3-3 by the halftime. Now, the third quarter is where the tide completely changed for India as Rupender Pal Singh converted a penalty stroke after Mandeep Singh was tripped inside the scoring circle. And minutes later, Simarjeet Singh scored from an open play after Gurjit Singh dribbled past Germany's defense from the right and pushed the ball to him in front of the goal. Now, Simarjeet made no mistake and struck it into the net clearly to extend India's lead. Germany did receive a penalty corner in the dying seconds of the match, but Indian goalkeeper P. Rajesh made a fantastic save, and this time around they were able to make history there in Tokyo after a gap of 4 decades. Now, moving on into golf and round 2 of women's individual. Over here, Aditi Ashok is in contention for a historic Olympic medal after carding a flawless 5 under 66 in the second round of the women's competition in Tokyo. The 23-year-old basically has rolled in 5 birdies, which includes 3 in her last 4 holes, on yet another streamy day to tie second on 9 under 133 with the Danish duo of Nana Madsen and Emily Pedersen. Now, Aditi is playing her just second Olympic with her mother as her caddy, and she right now trails by 4 points to the world number 1, Nelly Corday of USA. And the other player that is there in golf for India, that is Diksha Dagar. Unfortunately, she's currently tied at 56th position. Now, after that, let's take a look at few international stories from Tokyo Olympics. Now, Sandra Sanchez of Spain won the first Olympic gold in karate, beating Japan's Kayo Shizumi in the final matchup in the women's kata. The 39-year-old Sanchez basically scored 28.06 in her final bout, and she was absolutely thrilled after winning this point. Now, Shizumu's score was 27.88. Now, Sanchez has dominated her discipline in Europe for the past 7 years, making her a fitting first champion in the Olympic debut of karate. Now, the martial arts is in Olympic program on a temporary basis in Japan after half a century of attempt to gain Olympic recognition. Apart from that, Spanish teenager Alberto Lopez won the first Olympic gold medal in sports climbing. Yes, riding a victory with the speed discipline to top the podium on Thursday. The 18-year-old Lopez opened the finals with a speed win and then showed off his all-round skills by finishing 7th in lead and 4th in bouldering. Now, he had 30 points and the finish are basically multiple together, and that was how he edged past Nathaniel Coleman of United States of America just by 2 points. Now, Coleman topped the 3 of 4 problems to win bouldering, and 5th in lead and 6th in speed. So that is how some new games that are being added to the Olympics, karate and sports climbing. Now, moving on, let's talk about how the medal tally looks after the day has ended. USA is currently on the third position with 91 medals, 29 gold, 35 silver, 27 bronze. China is on the second position with 74 medals, 34 gold, 24 silver, 16 bronze. Russia is on the third position on the medals tally with 58 medals, 16 gold, 22 silver, 20 bronze. And India currently stands at 65th position, 2 silver and 3 bronze. Well, that's all we have today for you in the day's highlight at the Tokyo Olympics. And once again, a hearty congratulations to Ravi Dahiya and to the Indian men's hockey team for winning medals for India. But that's it for now.